Hello there guys, T Samuel 808 here. I have returned with another quick info video, but this time we will be answering a few questions. Consider this a mini Q&A, since I wanted to do this for a while now. Originally I wanted to answer 5 questions, but enough of you commented for me to raise it to 8 questions instead, so let's go. Question 1. What inspired you to start your channel? Well, besides the obvious one, Bendy and the Ink Machine, I really like 3D animation, and I thought one day to try it myself in SFM, since it is a free 3D animation software. Though it would have taken a couple years until this channel appeared. There are still so many animations left on my crappy laptop that will never see the light of day, out of multiple reasons. Question 2. What is your favorite game and why? Again, besides the obvious one, I do have a couple of games I really like. Pikmin 1 to 3 was my childhood game, and I always loved it even to this day. Yes, even Hey Pikmin is a game I like, not as much as the main ones, but still nice. Other games like Bugsnax, Slime Rancher 1 and 2, Spore, Minecraft, Planet Crafter, Plants vs Zombies, and a few more I also really like. But there is one game that I find really amazing, however none of you ever heard about it, which is sad. It is a really awesome game. Little King Story is its name. Question 3. Whatever happened to the Ship Ahoy Dudley lyrics? Are you still working on them or did you put them on an indefinite hiatus? Curious that you remember the post I did regarding it, but I did lose motivation on writing them. But if people are actually interested for me to continue writing them, I will. Though I am unsure if I will ever turn it into a real musical video, but only the future can tell. Question 4. Will you ever make content on other category or just Bendy? If you mean by category other games, then I don't know what to tell you, but there is Tattletale Animations, there is also a Spamton Animation. Sure, I don't upload that many of them currently, but every now and again they do come. But in honesty, I really wanna try every now and again to do other stuff than just Bendy content. Though don't expect any FNAF related videos, since that whole thing doesn't really matter to me. Nothing against FNAF, just lost interest in it. Question 5. Have you ever thought about revealing your voice? I did, every now and again, however I didn't really felt like it making it known. Originally I wanted to do it a lot earlier, but decided against it. Though, I think something did slip by, but you will get to hear my voice one day. When we reach 5,000 subscribers, I will do it officially. Maybe, maybe not, don't get your hopes up. Question 6. How long have you been doing 3D animation for? If so, what is your favorite character to make? Well, as stated, for a couple years now in SFM, but I don't remember exactly when. Also my favorite character to animate? A tricky question. I'd say animating Edgar and Striker was always fun to animate, though the other Butcher gang members are also fun to animate, with how I animate them lol. Though some models aren't that great to animate with, but that is to be expected. Question 7. Will you do some remaster cutscenes of Bendy and the Ink Machine and Dark Revival? Maybe, if the Dark Revival map finally is available on SFM Workshop. And doesn't get taken down because of quote-unquote copyright. Though until then I don't think so, but who knows. This last question I decided to put as the last one, since it was pretty important, that is. Question 8. What do you like most about Bendy and, in turn, what do you dislike most about Bendy? If I have to say what I like about Bendy, is that I really like the art style and the setting, since there aren't really many games that do something like that with cartoons coming to life, even if the story was more of Frankenstein story, but I still really liked it. I really like many things about the franchise, too many to list even. What I don't like, though, are a couple things. For one, it was a bit sad for me that the story ended up the way it was. It could have been a really interesting story if they sticked with the cartoons come to life and want revenge, or even the Joey Drew is Bendy story. Though Dark Revival made the story a lot better in my eyes, so I don't got too much against it. Another thing I didn't really like is how the Butcher gang was reduced to being just minor inconveniences in Dark Revival. While their new designs are awesome, They just don't do anything interesting with the characters, and I also refuse to accept Carly as the fourth Butcher Gang member, and refuse that Carly wasn't copied from Carl. It screams like a conspiracy theory. Right, and also Mike. I don't trust the guy anymore after hearing what he did, and I don't get why Meatley would even have him around anymore, but who knows. And as the final thing I didn't like was, the Crawler King boss battle in Dark Revival wasn't really fair first time I battled him, and also the little crawlers are annoyingly strong, like how are they doing that much damage to me? I know they are called widows, but crawlers sounds cooler, okay? I know I said a lot more about the negatives, but that is always something that sticks out more, don't take it too harsh. I like the Bendy franchise despite its flaws. And that's it, that was all questions I will be answering today. I hope to see you guys next time, bye for now.